up, everyone? We got NCAA 25 finally dropped. A lot of hype around this game. If you're new to the channel, what's up? I'm Arara. Usually I do 2K videos, but in this, I'm obviously playing the football game. You can tell that, right? If you watch all my 2K videos and you don't want to watch this, then fine. You can just give me, the bird, and then leave. I'm not giving you the bird. I just put it up there to. Anyways. So. Obviously, we're doing the Road to Glory, just like every other person. So original. Had to make a 2-star underdog, right? If you're not making an underdog, I don't really know what you're doing, Like, no one wants to go in as a 5-star, you got to earn the job, right? Just like in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting way too theoretical on you now, right? So I could be a quarterback, a wide receiver, do something on defense. Don't want to do any of that. I want to be a halfback, man. I remember back in my glory days, right? On the playgrounds, right after lunch. I remember we would draft our teams in the lunch, we're all eating our glizzies, everyone, there's like 12 of us all at the table, right, we'll draft our teams, go out, 6 carries, 372 yards, 4 tutties, recess MVP. It was every single day. That could be a power halfback, an elusive back, a receiving back. Had to go with a halfback, Back when I actually played football, I was just a bell cow, Like, I was a guy, who would get like 40 to 50 totes, every single game. It was just like 200 yards every game. Probably more than that, with 40 carries, because, I was picking up, at least, 8 yards a carry. So, Thunder Thighs, the 4th, senior, has been born. So yeah, going back to recess, I was always a very heavily recruited player, Come to think of it, I probably should have made myself a 4 or 5-star recruit because that's, what I am, kind of in real life. Always going off the lunch, the cafeteria draft board, in the top 3. So this is kind of new to me. I am from Minnesota, so you can see me hovering around Minnesota. I don't know where Barnesville is. As you can see, Barnesville was there. But I ended up with going with, like, Vermont, like Winooski, Vermont, or something like that. So, yeah, going into this as a 2-star, If you're underrated in life, for those of you who play sports, right, like, sometimes, politics is a very big thing. But, look, there's guys like J.J. Watt, right? For those of you who don't know, J.J. Watt, I'm pretty sure he played Division III ball. I know he walked on at Wisconsin. And I know he, didn't he, DoorDash or something, or I don't know. And then, eventually they put him on scholarship because he's a beast, But he had to earn that spot. I know he had 0 stars come out of. I'm pretty sure, right? I don't want to look like an idiot. I'm not fact-checking this at all, so I might be an idiot. Look at this, okay? I had to have a big butt, right? I had to max out my thighs, right? Have to have a big butt as a running back, right? A.J. Dillon, Quadzilla, Thunder Thighs, right? There's a reason he got that nickname. There's a reason he's so hard to tackle. I remember in high school, my football coach, I swear, okay? Now, this guy might have been a predator. He very well could have been a predator. But I remember he looked, we were all around him, and he was like, I can always tell who the best kids are because the best athletes always have the biggest butts. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, the biggest kids always have the biggest asses, the best asses. Look around, look at my teammates. I'm like, oh, yeah, yep. No wonder Blake's good at football. Yep, he's got a fucking caboose on him. I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding, right? And I'm being kind of real, like the best athletes, I'm just saying, most running backs, they've got a dumpy on them. They've got a dump truck on them for sure. So here's my guy. I look like a damn Viking. We decided to go to, this Toledo college or something like that. I'm a 61 overall. As you can see, I'm the halfback 4. And if you guys don't know, in this game, if you're a halfback 4, unless you went to the Army, I think MMG, he went to, the Army or whatever, they can't redshirt there, but you redshirt pretty much anywhere else if you're number 4 on the depth chart, unless you're, a receiver or something. So, they didn't want to put the Viking in. They didn't want to put Thunder Thighs, the 4th senior, into the game. So, at all season, which, proved to be, a pretty silly move. I mean, these guys didn't make a bowl game. I'm pretty sure they finished with a negative record. And with that being said, getting my redshirt season out of the way, we are going to transfer them because I was unwanted, But, that's how life is. Let's go to, greener grasses. Let's go to somewhere where the pastures green. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. let's talk about where we transferred to and why. Okay, so we transferred to JMU, James Madison University. As you can see, I'm a 64 overall. Dude, I'm not fast enough. I really found out really quickly into the season that speed is super important as a running back, and maybe power back wasn't the best way to go. But look, there was a position battle off screen. The reason I went to James Madison University is because I was supposed to be a starter there. But then they had a position battle once I got there, and I lost the spot. So look at me. You see my plays I'm getting? They put me as the wide receiver 4. Right? So I get in some plays. I mean, you see me absolutely deplete him right there. But look, I'm playing wide receiver. I mean, look at that. I mean, I don't really have a wide receiver build. You know what I'm saying? I'm built kind of like, you know, a 4x4, if you will. I'm built, you know, like a square. So I don't really have the ideal build. Right here, I didn't know how to rack catch at the beginning of the year. So look, as you can see, I'm the halfback too. I have a 65 overall, but I really screwed it up. I lost my position battle because I didn't know what a position. I was confused, right? So I'm the wide receiver 4. I mean, look, I'm still laying. Look at me just laying the hammer. Thunder thighs the 4th. That's why you do your squats, fellas. I mean, that's more of a chest press. But look, this was officially my first carry in the game. And dude, you can just see how slow I am. I mean, maybe that's because I'm 400 pounds. Maybe that's the short legs. But look at this wide receiver 4. I've got like a 20 catching or something like that. And my first touchdown of the year in NCAA football was a receiving touchdown with the 5'5", 400-pound power back. So I don't know how that happened. We ended up losing the game. And the rest of the season, it went okay. I mean, I didn't really play many games. I simulated most of the games because I was at wide receiver 4, right? I averaged like 1 carry a game for like the first, you know, couple of games. And I was like, I'm not doing this. So look, season's over. I'm like, okay, James Madison says they're going to start me again. I did have to do another position battle. But this is going into my sophomore year, so I'm like, okay, let's go back to here. I've already got a bunch of coaches' trust. Like, they actually had a pretty run-heavy offense. I'm a 67 overall right now. It says I'm the halfback 1. Now I gotta do the super position battle. Okay, so now that we figured out that how to win this position battle, right, I take my time a little bit more. Oh, we get this done. I mean, you know, it wasn't a perfect run, right, but we beat this other guy, what's his name? Broderick McNabb. I think this guy was starting over me like the previous season. To be honest, me and this guy were kind of beefing all year because the thing is JMU apparently, I mean, when I was the backup on this team, I was the halfback too. They didn't run any 2 halfback sets, but this entire first couple of games I played here, man, I mean, this Broderick dude, right? There's a lot of 2 halfback sets, right? Like, I'm pretty sure this number 18 who was blocking, I'm pretty sure that's him. I don't know. Right? I've seen this kid's name a lot, and dude's just a shitty blocker. He's sabotaging me. I don't know. He wants his spot back. But as you guys can see, I mean, look at these runs, man. We're running up the score on them now. We only needed 10,000 to win. We're coming up on 80,000, so we finally got the HB1 spot going into our sophomore year, and finally we were ready to get things going. So, first carry or maybe not the first carry. I think I lost a little bit of my first game, but this is my first game. As you can see, we're 0-0. First time actually starting. Right, we're down by 1. Call this little slip screen. I'm pretty sure. You don't clown me, okay? Don't clown me. I really know how to rack catch at the beginning of the year, so don't clown me. I know. I'm pretty sure this was a beast of a run. Look at me hit the corner. 1 broken tackle, 2 broken tackles. This is the 67 overall phenom. And look, you see some of the other team's cheerleaders, even there, you know, getting a little hyped up, you know, over that run. I mean, you could see 6 rushes, 72 yards, averaging 12 yards a carry. I mean, I only have 6 rushes going in the fourth quarter. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, I don't know why I'm not getting more totes, but it's okay. I mean, bringing it all the way down the red zone. I mean, look, they can't stop me. I mean, even though it's only 5 yards, I don't know why I'm not getting the ball more. So it's a critical 3rd and 2. We're down by 8. Look at me with my slow speed. Look at me. I hit the corner. I'm gone. I was pretty hyped up about that. That was my first rushing touchdown. First touchdown in my first game right here. I hope I didn't. I think that was a possession catch again. But look, nice little 8-yard carry right here. I'm wide open on this Texas route. I had to zoom in on this, but the coach, not the coach, the quarterback wasn't showing me any love. And then right here, the 2-point conversion. Again, I mean, I know I'm a power back, right? I know I'm a bowling ball, but I mean, hit me. But I don't know, I wasn't getting any love. So we're down by 4, going into this last drive. Right here, I called for the ball again. I mean, he's throwing it to this bum number 83. Dude, he takes you to the crib. So thank goodness, or else, I was going to have to, let GM him, and give him the cup. But we ended up squeaking out a win in our first game. Now, I learned a lot about the game since this recording. And now it's time to actually get good at the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys, enjoyed me just kind of rambling. And, let me know what you guys want to see going forward. Appreciate you guys watching this video. And peace out, man.